Hey all, I'm going to do a quick lesson on Sounds of Silence, the acoustic one that you would hear on the '69 live album. And it's standard tuning, capo at the 7th. I'm sure as the years have gone by and they've gotten older, the capo makes its way down the neck. For all I know, they're not doing it with a capo at all anymore. But in '69, they still had all their vocal abilities. So it's going to sound like this in the intro. Sorry. Right, that's just those top. Now for this whole intro part, until we get to the part where it's not. But for this intro part, you're just going to be on those top three, the G, B, and E strings. And on some of them, just out of a habit of discipline, I guess, I would end up fingering entire chords, even though you're still only playing the top three strings, but we'll get to that in a second. So you start like this. Right? That's G at the 2nd fret, high E open, B open, then back to high E open again, and then repeat that. In fact, just get that, if you're just starting, get that rhythm down. Just play it for a full minute. Then it goes to a G. Come to talk with you again. Right? So this first chord is actually, what do you call, I don't know, what do you call an A minor when you take your index finger off the B string and let it open? It's this chord. Is that chord. So you're playing only the top part of that. But it's really this. Right? And in fact, the whole song begins and ends on that same chord. And then it's going to go with that. Hello, darkness, my old friend. G. Gonna talk with you again. It's back to that same A minor without the B. So you're only playing, again, the top three strings of those two chords and all these chords. So it's hello, darkness, my old friend. Right? G. Back to that other one. Because of vision softly. I'm not even trying to hit those notes. So it goes from that one. Because of vision, on the word vision, right? On the word vision, you go up to a C, right? Except again, you can finger the whole chord, fret the whole chord, but only play the top three. And always in the same picking on those three strings. So on vision, C, F, C, left its seeds while I was sleeping, right? And the vision, this is F repented in my brain. Alright, it sounds like there's a lot going on there, but it really isn't. As he's going through the intro, the picking at this point, after you do that vision softly creeping, left its seeds while I was F, C, and the F vision that was planted. Again, you're still doing this. In my... Alright, so as the intro's getting further into it and you're almost where the serious part of the song starts, the picking gets a little bit closer to a strum. So after you do vision softly creeping, left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my... From this point now you can get into a full C chord. So that's a C. So that's F. Right? F. You walk that D string from 3rd fret down to 2nd and then into a C chord. Then you walk it down to an A minor. Then right back up to C. Within the sound of silence to an A minor. Fools and I don't know how it goes from there. G. So for these chords, basically for the whole entire song now, you're just off and on every chord change. The streets of cobblestone, A minor, because I see F, C, Now every time it gets to that part, you got to go back into picking again. So it alternates between these to for the bridge right before he gets into "In the Sounds of Silence." Right before it gets to that, you're back into picking because you have to do right. So you want to do that as a sort of a picking thing. Get back into it with the A minor. G, A minor. Then it goes C, F. Back to C. Back to F, C. F. That was planted, that part. C. So let's do that one part again. That the seeds was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain. On that part, you can just get away with plucking the D and the G string. And then when you get down to the full C chord, add that A string into it. And I think at the end, within the sound of, and then it goes back. And it ends on that A minor chord without the B string covered. Now this is a quick and dirty, 7.5 minute lesson on it. And if you're new to finger picking and this kind of stuff, you'll have to work on it. I know I'll get a million comments that said I went through too fast, and for a beginner I'm sure I did go through it too fast, but if you have a little bit of guitar playing under your belt, this is actually a pretty easy one to master. You just have to sit with it for about, I'm not going to say how long it should take you, however long it takes you, put in the time to come to grips with it, and it just repeats like all pop songs in a circular kind of structure, and you'll get it pretty quickly, I think. Good luck.